Hello, everybody. Russian Batman back with another video for y'all. This is a custom showcase. I don't know if I'm gonna title this a random showcase or video game showcase or what, but I made some characters. So let's go. First of all, yeah, we got an Iron Golem. You know how it be. You know how it be down in the bayous. Yeah. Um, so the way I made this guy, I might have some progress pictures. I'll show it on. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to show on screen because I don't like, feel like editing this video. Basically, what I did is I used the same method I used for my Minecraft Steve to make the legs. These are just normal legs. However, let me see if I can find my Minecraft Steve to compare it to, so I can tell you what I'm talking. Because I made a whole. Yeah, okay, here. Yeah, so here's it compared to the Minecraft Steve I have made in the past. You see, it's about that tall, so it's like a head taller than Steve. And it uses the same strategy for the legs, where it's basically a normal minifig leg. However, it's sort of filled in, so there's no space between the legs, so he can't really sit down super far, right? Like that's like the furthest his legs can go forward, so he can't teabag. But it makes it so the legs don't have that indent and aren't really super rounded, right? And then so I did that same method for that. I also Another thing that's heavily modified is the head. So this is my Minecraft villager. I use the same villager headpiece. I actually use the one I got from the Iron Golem set. However, the print is modified. It's hard to tell. Well, it might be hard to tell if you don't see a side-by-side comparison. However, the eyes on the original, and this is the same with the villager, the eyes on the original are way too high up. The eyes originally were up here, and the brow was up here. But the eyes are supposed to be only a pixel above the nose, and it wasn't. So and that's what I did with this guy as well, is I modify the eyes so it's only 1 pixel above the nose instead of being like way up here, right? And then I also add some other detail with this flesh tone right there for other smaller details. You can see there, right? And yeah, then like I said, I paint on the vines and I add some yellows and some other types of greens in there to kind of add some variation. This guy is posable. Just to show you kind of how the arms connect. They connect with this pin here. This is actually, like I said, this is actually a physical build I made, but then I glued all the parts together, so it kind of becomes one part. But yeah, it's like using Lego pieces. You can see here, this is actually a build, right? Because I want to use actual Lego pieces, because Lego pieces are, well, square, and so it really helps with making a custom. So yeah, that's what I did here. And yeah, and then I glued a part of a torso to the bottom of this. And like I said, none of this can come apart except for the head. The head can still come off, which is really nice. Like I said, I glued this little head peg piece so I could take the head off, or I could pose the head. I also did get rid of his neck. It's a little thing. If I show you like the Minecraft villager, he still has that neck in there. I removed the neck because in the game really doesn't have it, and his head is quite close to his torso, so you can push it all the way down. His head is kind of leaning slightly forwards, which I don't mind, but yeah, and like I said, you could still like put his head side to side. You could, you know, I really like how it looks. You can still have that. You even have him walking, so I really like this Iron Golem. I think Lego's Iron Golem has looked good in the past, but I kind of like it better as an actual custom instead of a build. But I'm just really happy with it. I like it. I've been rambling on about this guy for a while, and let me show off the I only have 2 customs for this showcase. The Iron Golem and then one other. So I might title this video video game showcase. However, this guy is technically not from a video game. This is actually based off the movie. So here is Springtrap, or William Afton, based off the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. So I don't know if I'm going to call this a game showcase. I might, or maybe I'll just call it random showcase part, whatever. I don't know. But this is William Afton, and I'm really happy with how this guy turned out. So this custom is very, very heavily inspired by Potatomeen's customs. he recently did a Five Nights at Freddy's video and it kind of inspired me. So go check him out. I'll leave the link to his video in the description, and then also link to join our Discord server, which you should do as well. But he has made some really good, if you check out his Instagram, and he's also made a full video of his Five Nights at Freddy's customs. So that's kind of like the inspiration for like the arms being super bulky and whatnot. I usually don't like to bulk out my characters, but I thought you kind of had to do it with, you know, the Five Nights at Freddy's suits. But yeah, and just want to show off. So I did add like the burnt detail he has on his torso and whatnot, and his arm. Like I said, he's not completely withered like Springtrap. However, it's like partially withered, which I kind of like that look. I think it looks pretty cool. Like I said, he has the purple bow tie, and I used a kind of an orangish yellow for most of his body, and then for some of the highlights, I use a pure kind of yellow. And then I tried to add I couldn't add the rows of teeth in the mouth. Now, this head is actually the second attempt I had at the head. This is my first attempt. I do really like how this looks. You can see all the teeth. However, I'll show this off in a second. But when you put this on the actual body, it looks way too bulky. So here. So, ooh, wait. Like this is just a helmet piece. And when you put it on, it essentially goes like that low, right? It doesn't, if it's stuck up a little, it might be better, but I thought it just looked way too big. So I kind of last minute redid everything to make this new head, which the head does not, it's not a removable helmet piece. It is just one head. But yeah, I think this looks a lot better. I think, like I said, you can see the teeth on here, which is nice, but I think my second attempt is just a lot better for the scale. And the reason I wanted to be removable is because I wanted to actually have a face piece underneath. So minor spoilers for the film. If you don't know what Springtrap looks like under the mask, go away. If you don't know who plays Springtrap, if you know anything about the movie, you probably already know. But I'm just extreme caution here, just giving that warning. But I'm going to show it off, and here is the William Afton head I made. I'm really happy with how this face turned out. And that's what I originally wanted to do, is I wanted to be able to have William Afton take off the helmet. And you can see here, like I said, I think that just looks way too big and way too goofy. So that's why I ended up going with the other route. But because I don't usually like to switch out entire head pieces. But yeah, so this head piece is actually the face is actually from Captain America. So if I show you like the back of it, it's the Captain America with the beard face. But I kind of heavily modified it because I really thought his expression looked a lot like the actor. So I made his beard a little bit shorter. I added some gray in there, and then I kind of gave him a little bit of bagging under the eyes, and to make his expression a little bit more stern. Also, forgot to mention, I did give him a knife because, like I said, in the scene, he mostly uses a knife. But, yeah, that's all for this video. If y'all liked it, leave a like. Here, I'll subscribe. Go watch the 2011 film Rango. Go check out Potatomeen. He makes, I don't know if I'll make more Five Nights at Freddy's customs. I think I have in the past. I've made this like glam rock Freddy, which is pretty epic. I think I might want to make another glam rock Freddy. I had this idea to make like a glam rock Freddy, but have Gregory coming out of the stomach. I thought that might be a cool idea. I don't know if I'm ever going to do that, but I might do that. I just might do that. That's a good idea. That's a damn good idea. Hopefully Potatomeen doesn't copy me, that cheating, person. But yeah, y'all enjoy. Go watch the 2011 film Rango. Go join our Discord server, and yeah, just have a nice one. Adios. I don't know why you're still here. Leave. Bye.